Samus, Mr. Game & Watch.
All right, what's good, everybody? It's Whisper back on the mic, and looks like we are in a nobody's favorite set yet. However, the game is looking very Timegear and Angel favored. She is absolutely stock tanking. Just lost her first stock just now, and yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be in their favor. But this is doubles. Nothing's ever impossible. As Timegear does nail his teammate in the face with a super missile. All right. So yeah, Timegear, he's gonna be throwing out a lot of those big arms. Gonna trying to control the space, make sure that Angel has room to move around, room to get in. I'm not sure what the synergy between Puff and Samus is, but I'd assume it's something pretty similar, where Samus is just trying to create space for Jigglypuff to get an opening. But it looks like Angel and Timegear have had a lot more of those openings, as again, the set count is in their favor, and not set count, like stock count, and especially now that they're in a 1v2, it's pretty much impossible to screw up this with MinMin on your team. It's one of them gets a grab and it's just over for you, especially as Jigglypuff who's as light as she is. So yeah, they're just trying to find the kill on the Jigglypuff, but she's trying to make her way around all the arms and all the Game & Watch, but it's not going to happen. It's Angel's going to catch her out of the air with the back gear, and that's going to be game one going to Angel and Timegear. All right, so game two. They're going to stick to the same teams, I'd assume. Yeah. For the same teams, same characters, everything. I'm not sure what stage they banned to, but it looks like it was a very quick pick, so it might have just been a run back to TS2. No, okay, they go to Battlefield. So this is, I'd assume, to give them more space to work around the arms. That seems to be what they were struggling with in the prior game, especially the puff. But this is also one of Mitch's favorite stages, despite it being smaller and not having as much room for Samus to zone. I'm not exactly sure why, but Mitch does like to fight. He's a fighter, and especially in matchups where it's like zoner versus zoner, he is very much a fighter. So I assume he'd feel more comfortable versus MinMin on this stage than on any other. So yeah, and I am joined by Teresa on the mic, as Mitch again displays that he wants to fight MinMin, and he takes a first stock with Jigglypuff following up with the second. So yeah, we're seeing some good stuff coming out from here.
One of the things that's interesting to me watching is, like, I mean, look at this. You have, like you described earlier, two interesting characters in zoning. You know, like, MinMin, like, the hitboxes, they're attached to her, whereas everything for Samus is sort of portable, and they're fighting each other a lot. And meanwhile, you have Game & Watch and Jigglypuff, and they were having some interesting close-quarter combat.
Yeah, they like the air.
Right, and in the air as well. And it's, you know, Jigglypuff, at least some of her moves, especially now that, you know, back air is quicker, she has some frame data to spar with Game & Watch, but, you know, Game & Watch, all those aerials, they're such big disjoints. I imagine that's tricky. Oh,
they're so long-lasting too. That's a confirm I saw. I don't know if it was last game or it was a different set, but I did see them doing that earlier, and it seems like a pretty easy confirm for them to get. But
although I imagine Game & Watch being a lighter character has more leeway with the DI, and that's
as well as a floaty gear character too.
So they probably were able to do something that Jiggly was just not ready for.
Exactly, and speaking of not being ready for something, nobody's ever ready for that up smash, not even top level players, and he's gonna take the stock from Mitch.
Yeah, the up smash do be kind of surprising, yeah.
Yeah, and stock count is now at even, and it can be pretty hard to kill MinMin sometimes, especially if you can't get the edge guard on her. And yeah, stock count is now in the favor of Timegear and Angel, which I don't see that changing very easily. They have to find an edge guard on MinMin, or else they won't be able to bring this back, I don't think.
Well, these characters are good, particularly Samus at edge guard, but MinMin, like, you really...
She has tools.
Yeah, I think the best way to edge guard MinMin is with a lasting hitbox, and then you intersect the angle at which they tether. And, you know, maybe Jiggly Nair could do it. That's a sex script that could work.
Yeah, a lot of MinMin players don't like the matchup in singles because of that, like, that edge guarding, all the forward air and the neutral air.
Yeah, which is probably why Game & Watch has been going after Jiggly a lot to avoid, because Timmy's told me about how much he's inspired for that matchup.
Yeah, oh, the Nair taking out Mitch, he just wasn't ready to DI it, and he dies at a stupidly early percent, and now they're just gonna play teams. They have to be careful here.
Jigglypuff goated in the 1v2.
Yeah, honestly, like, she has the tools to make this comeback.
No one expects it, but she can do it. But it's
yeah.
gonna be very hard.
Oh, and there's part one, and now this is a bad matchup, but a bad matchup doesn't matter with how light Jigglypuff is,
so
and that's
good
me.
at catching roll.
Game,
that's what that was. He's
yeah.
very good at catching that. But was that game 1 or 2?
That was game 2. So
is this best?
This is the best of 5.
Oh, okay,
this is
finals. Okay,
this is yeah, winners finals.
On the mic right now, I'm Teresa.
And I'm Whisper.
Yes. So I think we might win score maybe. But yeah, I think that it looked like a close match. I think they could still do it. They could still make this a game 5 scenario.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I expected,
as
I expected, they're going back to Battlefield. They don't want to.
It's a comfort pick for Mitch.
Yeah, it's a comfort pick for Mitch, and also I feel like it's just good in the matchup versus MinMin as Samus, and also it's probably not too bad for Jigglypuff either. I'd imagine both these players feel very comfortable on the stage in these matchups.
Well, if you do an aerial rest, you won't have to fall as far if you land on a platform. That's got to be a plus, I guess.
Yeah, And also, like, I feel like Mitch can get Pneumatic out of like missed presses easier on like this stage than on a stage like FD where he would have to go through other players with like his attacks. While Samus like doesn't really have many attacks that do that.
Right. Wow. Wait, what killed Timmy?
I don't remember, but
so quick.
yeah, I
But they
feel
got
like it was
Jigglypuff,
something
so
that
it's
Mitch
evened
did.
out. Yeah.
All right.
Watching
So
teams is really difficult to deal with.
it is really difficult because like sometimes you aren't paying attention to the right part of the screen. But I was just then, and Pneumatic got a good edge guard on Game Watch. Not something you see often, especially in doubles where edge guards are more rare to come by.
Yeah, and if I could finish my thought, they're difficult to deal with in doubles, I think, because they already have a lot of safety at just about everything that they do. They're difficult to edge guard, and when there's another component, their teammate involved, it's like it's very hard to sort of. It almost feels like it needs to be a dual effort just to win neutral against them. One person covers one thing, one person covers another. Just because just winning is difficult when they can throw out so many things, and that's fine, right?
Yeah, but I think that was a team kill from Angel with the key. Oh well, it happens.
They have a reflex. They always land with key. Almost.
Yeah, she like.
No, I mean Game & Watch.
Oh yeah, I was gonna follow up like Angel certainly does like to do it, but so does like every Game & Watch. It's just a natural habit of theirs.
Well, it's safe. It's safe.
It's safe against a lot of characters. Yeah.
That's why they do it.
I don't think either of these characters. Well, actually, I think Samus does have an answer to it. I think Up Out of Shield does hit it if Mitch waits out the landing hitbox.
To their credit, they've been faring ever since.
Yeah.
And their landings, which is funny. But oh no.
Yeah.
Wow.
Timegear, unfortunately, getting edge guarded by Jigglypuff.
Wow. But that's what they need to do.
Yeah, that's absolutely what Pneumatic. He needs to go for Timegear, and he needs to just destroy him off stage. Otherwise, they don't really stand much of a chance. Angel tries to book at the charge shot, but it disappeared just in time for Mitch and Pneumatic's liking.
Well, the nice thing about killing Timmy 4 times is that you don't have to kill the Game & Watch 3 times.
I mean, they already did kill their Game & Watch 3 times. No, they don't. They don't count
They
3 times.
did once. And
Yeah.
The stock's taken, so all they have to do is kill it one more time.
Yeah.
That in some cases, that might be preferable. Edge guarding MinMin real quick.
Okay, but this is looking pretty scary for Mitch and Pneumatic. They have to be fully aware that Pneumatic is about to die.
Numa just has to be in survival.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
but that will.
yeah,
as we say that.
Mitch can do this. If
Yeah,
they
he
just give him
can.
a Game &
He
Watch
still has
quickly.
he still has a lot left in his life, especially with how heavy Samus is and how good her recovery is. It can be hard
This
to
has
intercept,
to be
but
hard 1v2.
yeah,
You
absolutely,
got
especially
a
versus.
zoner, and then you got you're not going to win neutral against him.
Yeah, like
Spam
if you don't want
swords.
Game & Watch to be close to you, but you don't really have a choice in minions on the stage, and
Yep, that's it.
yeah, that'll be 3-0 coming out from Timegear and Angel going into grand finals and winner sides.
Another thing about that's particularly hard is, I mean, imagine some of your tools